Hi friends, I am Father Vimal OMI from Anglo-Irish province. Recently, I was appointed for the ministry of JPIC, that is Justice, Peace and Integrity of Creation, with Father Willie. We have started to plan out and work for this ministry. We need your support. We are here to spread the gospel values, justice, peace, integrity of creation. We are here to create a kingdom of peace, a kingdom of justice, a kingdom of integrity of creation. We invite with open hands to walk together to create a new world. Father Oliver is here to greet us with a beautiful message.
Hello everybody, I'm Oliver, Provincial of the Oblates of Mary Immaculate of the Anglo-Irish province. I'd like to speak to you today about the Justice, Peace and Integrity of Creation ministry of the province. We have been engaged in this ministry for a long period of time over our history, and now we're taking a new step in regards to this ministry in the province. Father Vimal and Father Willie are taking the lead in this special ministry of the province. I would like to wish them the very best as they set out in this new venture. And I would invite you to engage with them in whatever way you can as they explore the different ways in which we can exercise this ministry through the ministries of the province and possibly in new missions that might become obvious through their work and through their engagement with this mission. So thank you very much.
Father Willie is here to explain to us the focus of our mission.
Open my eyes, Lord, help me to see your face. Open my eyes, Lord, help me to see. Open my ears, Lord, help me to hear your voice. Open my ears, Lord, help me to hear. Open my heart, Lord, help me to love like you. Open my heart, Lord, help me to love. I live within you, deep in your heart, my love. I live within you. Rest now in me. Rest now in me.
The words of that song echo for me the words of St. Paul to the Ephesians when he said, "Glory to you, Lord, whose Spirit working in us can do infinitely more than we can ever hope or ask for or imagine." At our recent Province Assembly in Crewe, despite the falling numbers and our rising age profile, as Oblates we committed ourselves as a province to begin again in the work of justice, peace and integrity of creation. It was in Nazareth that Jesus first proclaimed his mission in the words of Isaiah when he said, "He sent me to bring the good news to the poor." Later in Aix, Eugene de Mazenot made these words his own when he was inspired to follow in the footsteps of Jesus in bringing the good news to the poor. Wherever oblates are, we are called to be and to bring good news to the poor. Pope Francis talks about this as being a special time, our Kairos moment, a time for us to open our eyes, an opportunity for us to open our eyes and our ears, to become ever more aware of the beauty of our common home. He reminds us also of our shared responsibility to care for this wonderful gift that is being destroyed by the way we are living at this time. He calls us to open our ears to hear again the cry of the poor, the people who are most affected by climate change throughout the world, those people who suffer from the shortage of food and water, from the neglect and abuse of our common home. Vimal is one of the new members of our province, and he has accepted the invitation from Oliver, our provincial, to follow in the footsteps of those oblates who have gone before us at home and abroad, and to take leadership role in the area of JPIC in bringing the good news to the poor. I have agreed to help Vimal as best I can in this new initiative. It's a big responsibility, a big challenge, not only for Vimal, but for all of us as a province at this time. I often think of the words of Brendan Kennelly when he says, "Though we live in a world that thinks of ending, that always seems about to give in, something in us that will not acknowledge conclusion insists that we forever begin." And I find myself asking that question, can we begin again as a province and respond to the invitation and the call of Pope Francis in hearing the cry of the poor? Can we and do we see ourselves as being able to be the change that we'd like to see in our world? We are confident that despite all the challenges that we face, the difficulties, the inequalities, the injustices of our time, the pandemics, war and violence, that we can respond to the call of Pope Francis in a spirit of synodality and hear once again the cry of the poor. We would like to begin by finding out who are the resource people that we can call on to help us. What suggestions or ideas do you have in this area? What might you be able to do? What do you think we could do together? What do you think is the next best step that we can take? Over the coming weeks, we hope to begin by circulating a questionnaire to the province to gather as much information as possible along these lines, with a view to supporting one another and working together. We hope to follow a process something along the lines of see, judge and act that many of us are familiar with from our YCW days. Can I finish by inviting you to listen to a poem by Drew Dellinger that you might find both helpful and challenging.
It's 3:23 in the morning, and I'm awake because my great-great-grandchildren won't let me sleep. My great-great-grandchildren ask me in dreams, What did you do while the planet was plundered? What did you do when the earth was unraveling? Surely you did something when the seasons started failing, as the mammals, reptiles, birds were all dying. Did you fill the streets with protest when democracy was stolen? What did you do once you knew?
Thank you.
Hi friends, first we would like to spread the ideas to the world, then slowly we are going to have action plan. Let us all work together to create a kingdom of peace and justice, integrity of creation.